Not only have I learned a lot by watching this episode, I've learned a lot about myself through the people that I picked. This is Rain said that, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know. With Gian, I don't feel like she's feeling him 100,000%. And I kind of got a glimpse of that, watching their interactions. But I definitely was surprised by T1 actually being older than her, because he has a lot of younger mannerism, but it could just be, he has a nice, pure innocence about him. So this is why he comes across younger. But I do like that, Gian is giving him a chance. Like I was stating before, I don't think he ever been with a baddie in a sense of the words, and I feel as though Gian is just being nice. I don't think that she has any feelings for him. I think that, they just like each other because they don't have any other options on the Inferno. So I feel as though the more they communicate and things of that nature, and he's a DJ, which I definitely was not expecting, they don't really connect as much. What did you guys think of when you saw this interaction? Comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Now, this is the first time that Jung-soo was actually being honest with Hyson, and he told her that, his number one is Sion, because I just don't think that he's trying to hurt anyone. That's why he's so kind and he's so sweet and he's so nice. I feel like him being kind and courteous to everyone is definitely, sending mixed signals. But he's just a nice, courteous type of guy, and he doesn't really have the intent of hurting people. I don't think that's his intention. He kind of comes off as, as an airhead a little bit. And not like an airhead as, being like confused or slow or anything like that. I just think that it's just how he is, like how he's been taught, to be chivalrous, to be kind, to be generous. And so this is the first time that he's actually hearing that, women are confused, because he thinks that he's being so clear that he's not. So I'm glad that he actually got these introspections when he was speaking with Hyjin and when he was speaking with Hylene, because she was like, oh, I'm confused, and he's just like, how are you confused? Now he is saying that Sion is his number one to Hyjin, but he wasn't really as clear to Halen. So I'm not sure if he still has feelings for her per se, but I feel as though since he wasn't, direct and clear in wanting to pursue her, then that honestly just made her realize that she's going to put all her eggs in Hudong's basket, because again, she doesn't really feel as though she is his number one, which, I mean, who wants to feel like number two anyways? Now, off in the Inferno, Theo is trying to help out Eugen because she needs all the help that she can get right now. She needs all the help that she can get because she is not directly communicating, but I feel as though she is. I just feel as though she's not really catching the hint. Like, she's not catching the hint that Hodong don't like her. Like I said on like numerous episodes that he doesn't like Eugen, but I guess because he hasn't flat out saying no, I don't like you, she still thinks that she has a chance. And you don't want to give people false hope. This is why I like people that are direct and clear. You like me? Yes. You don't like me? No. I don't believe in wasting people's time. I'm never the one to waste people's time. If I like you, I'm going to be like, okay, I'm open to you. If I don't like you, I'm going to tell you, no, thank you. Because, it can send mixed signals. It can leave people in a lot of confusion. And honestly, it just wastes a lot of time, energy, and emotions. Now, the conversation between Aaron and Hodong really flowed well. After all this time of missing each other, coming back, missed opportunities, they actually got to go to paradise. And I like that for them. It seems as though that they do have great communication, they have things in common, and they also live in the same city or area, which is crazy because, like she said, they could have seen each other in passing, things of that nature beforehand, but now they felt like, being on the show that is fate. But I don't know how to feel about Hodong. Like I said, I always have mixed signals about Hodong because I feel as though he is still not 100% sold on Iron, because he liked that at first, but then when she rejected him, guys feel different after you reject them. They act different when you reject them. But we're gonna have to see, regarding that, because I do feel like Hodong does have feelings for Halen. I feel like he's, torn between two people. I don't think that Eugen, stands a chance in that. Now, I was pleasantly surprised because I did not see a connection between York and my girl Sion, but she did say that she didn't really have any feelings for him until coming to paradise, until at the very last moment. So this is why I wasn't seeing it. But like I said, I do like York because, like I said, he's very emotional and he's very moody. But the good thing about dealing with a guy that has emotion is that he knows how to soothe yours. He knows how, to bring out your emotions, to be clear. You don't have to really explain yourself, because he will understand where you're coming from. And that is one thing I like about Yuk. That is one thing that I do see that Sion likes about him, because she feels comfortable talking with him, because he makes it easy. He makes it easy to be heard, easy to be understood. But another thing that I don't like about Yuk is that he will use your emotions against you. And I know you guys are like, wait, what? Because you have to understand, he was my first pick. And certain things and certain people that I pick on here, I'm starting to realize a little bit that I have dealt with these type of people before. When you've seen it, you see type of things like that. When you see certain people on TVs and situation and you gravitate towards certain people, it's because you have things and qualities about themselves that you also have within yourself. So this is why I was so, complicated and have mixed feelings about Yuk, because I've seen this type of person before. I've dealt with this type of person before. And yes, Yuk is very kind and caring, but again, do you see how he treats Minsol? I don't like that, because he knows that she has feelings for him, and he uses that against her. So I also tend to worry about Sion, because he does have an interest in Sion and things of that nature, but he can also use her feelings against her, because Sion is very loving, compassionate, she's open, and she's very considerate. She is very confused about her feelings with everybody, because she understands why she likes different guys, and she is very patient, and she doesn't really want to hurt anyone. And she opened up a lot to York, and I feel as though it make their bond closer and things of that nature. She's getting closer to him, which it is something that she wants. But I'm also weary of that, in a sense, if that makes sense to you guys, because you see how he does Minsol, and sometimes guys like you because you don't like them. And then what's going to happen when Sion gets so deep into her feelings with Yuk? How is he going to treat her then? Because I have to also notice and pay attention to how he does Minsol, because he's playing with her feelings. So how do we know that Sion's feelings is safe with him? And he wants to be a contender so bad, and he wants to feel close to Sion, but I'm honestly is still questioning Yook's, his intentions, and once I figured that out, I'm still gonna have him with the question mark in regards to his total intentions for, Sion. But she does have, strong feelings for Theo. And now I sit back and I understand why. It's because Theo doesn't really care about how he looks when it comes to Sion. He makes a fool of himself, he embarrasses himself, he doesn't care about how anyone sees him because he really does care for Sion. Now, I always say that I'm apprehensive about Theo because he's an actor, and that will always play in the back of my mind, but I can honestly feel the anguish and anxiety that Sion is feeling because it is a lot. Like, I even was crying, like oh my gosh, this show is making me a crybaby. Well, no, I'm already a crybaby to begin with, but I can see why. But I was so nervous when Jinso is in bed because honestly, I feel as though if the cameras was not there, he would have tried something. He would have tried to put the moves on our girl.